Alright friends, today we are going to uncover a secret that has surprised experts all around the world. You may have always heard that the longest and largest tunnels are built in Europe or America, but did you know that right now, in the heart of Africa, a tunnel is being built that is being called the world's biggest and most unique tunnel? Yes, this is not being done under anyone else's orders, but as part of the vision of Burkina Faso's bold president, Ibrahim Traoré. In the beginning, when underground digging started, many rumors spread everywhere. Some people thought it was a hidden military project, others said weapons were being stored underground, and a few even claimed that it was a nuclear tunnel made to attack enemies. But the truth is far greater and far more impressive than all these stories. Why is Ibrahim Traoré building this tunnel? To understand this, you need to know that Burkina Faso is a landlocked country, which means it has no direct access to the sea. Whenever the country needs to trade, it has to use routes through neighboring nations. These routes often cost a lot of money and are not safe either. Enemy forces also target these routes to block Burkina Faso's trade and weaken its economy, but Traoré decided that he would not let his people remain dependent on others. That's why he announced this historic tunnel project. On the outside, this tunnel may look like just another underground passage, but in reality, it's a secure trade corridor that will connect Burkina Faso directly to other regions. This tunnel will not only allow military convoys to move, but it will also carry crops, gold, uranium, and other valuable resources to international markets. Experts say the tunnel starts from the capital, Ouagadougou, and stretches all the way to the western part of the country, where it connects further to other African nations. Reports suggest this tunnel is so long that if you drive through it, it will take several hours to reach the end. Its length is more than 100 kilometers, and it's so wide that a 6-lane traffic flow can move at the same time. Inside, it has advanced ventilation systems, automatic power supply, and underground stations so that people remain safe in any emergency situation. This isn't just a road, it's almost like an underground city. Some sections of the tunnel will be reserved for military purposes, where armored vehicles and equipment can move without any problem. Other parts will remain open for trade and transport. The amazing thing is that the tunnel is designed in such a way that even if there is an airstrike from the enemy, it will remain safe. This tunnel has the potential to transform not just Burkina Faso, but the entire African continent. Think about it. A country with no direct access to the sea has always faced problems in trade and transport. Farmers couldn't get their crops to the markets on time. Gold and uranium had to be moved through unsafe routes, and industrial products couldn't reach the global market without depending on others. But now, this tunnel will solve all these problems for good. Farmers will be able to send their fresh crops straight to cities and even to neighboring countries, where they will get better prices. Valuable resources like gold and uranium will be transported safely to world markets. This will strengthen the country's economy and at the same time create thousands of jobs. Many young people who once risked their lives to reach Europe illegally will now find opportunities at home with dignity. This is not just a trade route, it's an economic revolution. Goods from Burkina Faso, which once took weeks to reach their destination, will now arrive within a few days or even hours. Transport costs will be reduced, time will be saved, and profits will increase. Traders will also feel secure knowing that their goods won't be delayed, looted, or destroyed by enemies. This project is also becoming a symbol of African unity. Other African countries are showing interest in joining this route to expand their trade. If that happens, the entire continent will get a new supply chain that will challenge the monopoly of Europe and America. Countries like China and Russia are already supporting this plan because they know it will strengthen not only Burkina Faso, but Africa as a whole. So it can be said that Ibrahim Traoré has not just built a tunnel, he has given his people a message that they will no longer live under the mercy of others. This tunnel is a step towards freeing Burkina Faso from economic slavery and lifting it into the ranks of stronger nations. But that's not all. Along with the tunnel, Traoré has also announced another major project that has grabbed attention worldwide: Africa's largest dam. This dam is being built on the Volta River. Its purpose is not just to store water, but to completely change the future of the region. Through this project, electricity will be generated and water will be supplied for farming. Burkina Faso is mainly an agricultural country, but farmers have long suffered because of rainfall issues. Sometimes heavy rains destroyed crops, and sometimes lack of rain caused droughts. Traoré decided to end this problem once and for all by building a massive dam that will make the country self-sufficient in both energy and water. This dam will be so large that its water storage will be enough to irrigate millions of acres of land throughout the year. Powerful turbines installed in the dam will produce thousands of megawatts of electricity. This energy will not only power homes and industries in Burkina Faso, but also be exported to neighboring countries, bringing in valuable income. It's important to note that many African countries are still facing severe energy shortages. But after this dam, Burkina Faso will become a power-producing nation. Traoré has also introduced another plan, building a network of canals across different parts of the country. These canals will carry water to distant villages, so farmers can irrigate their fields all year round without depending on rain. This will allow farmers to grow more than one crop each year, increase food production, and eliminate the threat of famine. As a result, Burkina Faso will not only be self-sufficient in food, but will also start exporting crops to other countries. Traoré has also put forward a unique plan for the environment. He announced that he will build a city that runs entirely on solar energy. This solar city will use solar power for everything, from houses and factories to schools and transport. This project will not only solve the energy crisis, but will also show the world that even a small African country can choose a path of eco-friendly progress. This city is being seen as a symbol of the future and will become a foundation for promoting renewable energy all across Africa. All these projects are not just about constructing tunnels, dams, or cities. Their purpose is to create a free, self-reliant, and prosperous Burkina Faso. Traoré has made it clear that he wants his people to live independently without pressure from foreign powers. According to him, if the West tries to exploit their resources, they will use their land and their hard work to build projects that meet their needs and take them further ahead. And this is what makes Ibrahim Traoré different from other African leaders. The tunnel, the dam, the canals, and the solar-powered city are not just development projects. They are the start of a real revolution. These projects will completely transform the economy, agriculture, industry, and energy system of Burkina Faso. The world will soon witness how a country once ignored rises as a new power under the leadership of its visionary president. So friends, that was our story for today. Tell us in the comments how you liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories like this.